What's up guys, Chasing Labour here with episode 72 of The Journey. We are back in action with Wealdstone. We are playing against Hampton and Richmond, a London derby in the Conference South. And hopefully we can get a result because the form has not been great. So, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll see you after this intro. So when I said the form had not been great, I wasn't making it up. We last met in the game against Aldershot, the one we won 3-2. We then played Ebbsfleet and lost 1-0. We beat Enfield Town 5-1. Thought we were turning a corner. Ben Acey got a hat-trick. Harrison Duffy scored. Silko Thomas scored. But then we went and lost 3-0 in a league game against Slough. We then beat Dover 3-1. Ungoal from Wogan was. Goals from Adarkwa and Ramirez Espan. We then lost 4-1 to Eastleigh with Sean Adarkwa scoring and lost 3-2 to Tunbridge with Ben Acey and Afi Adebayo scoring. It has not been good. We need to turn this form around, and I'm not quite sure how we're going to pull it off. I'm still trying to figure all of that out. So, with that said, we're going to get into the game against Hampton today, and I will show you the team. So today it's going to be Tom Norcott in goal. We've got Liam Hart right back, Barker and Emery, the two Charlies at centre half. Luke Daly playing as the left back. We've got Radek Polak as the defensive midfielder. AC and Pegram in the centre of midfield. Duffy and Thomas on the wings, and Watson up top. On the bench, Bradley Barry has managed to sneak his way in there. Abbott, Chard, Gaspar and Merson. We really need to get a win today, and I'm still trying to find a combination of these players that could make a difference. It's becoming a real struggle, so we'd have to hope that something special can happen today. We're going to submit that team, and hopefully we'll get a result today, because we need to get this form turned around, or we are not going to be at Wealdstone for very long. We're going to be fired for the first time in the journey, and we don't want that. So, on the team talk, I say we're all getting sick and tired of bad results. Go out there and change that starting now. I'm going to tell everyone I want a strong defence. I want the best midfield we can have, and an attack that scores goals. That would be nice for us, as hopefully we'll get ourselves a victory today. We've got two players I recognise in the team for Hampton Richmond. Brian Okolbo, brother of Arthur Bretson, in goal, and Reece Charles Cook at right back. And, well, we're going to try and break them down, get a goal. We've got to turn this form around, because it's been frankly atrocious. I'm really not impressed with what I've seen from Wealdstone so far. And we could be in a relegation fight, which I don't want to be in, because we should be a good enough team, on paper at least, to get ourselves promoted. So, yeah, we've got to get this turned around fast. We're going to shout encouragement at the boys, and hopefully we're going to get ourselves a good result. Ignore the disparity between the picture and the kits down there, because I believe we're actually playing in yellow. We'll find out when we finally get a highlight. We are playing in the yellow. There we go. Reece Charles Cook taking a throw in to Pendlebury. Charles Cook puts the ball forward, and Luke Daly, who followed us, of course, from North Wales, picks it up to Polak, back to Daly. And Daly is going to look for a run here. Can he get a ball forward? Not. He's going to get tackled by Brierley and Smith Kouassi, though, on a run against. I cannot believe we left a team that could win the Welsh Premier League for this nightmare. But the money was good, so we've taken it. And I feel a bit mercenary saying that, but we could do something here as AC puts the ball forward to Duffy. Duffy with a shot. Harrison Duffy needs to learn to be a better goal scorer, because at this rate, it's not going to be a great time we're having here, as Duffy plays the route of Pegram to Thomas. Silko Thomas into the box. Can he put some silky skills? Should he? Cannot. And we've got ourselves a corner off the save by a combo, and we need to score soon. AC with the corner now into the box, looking for Barker at the back post. Can't find it. Pendlebury heads it clear. Pegram picks it up back forward to Barker, and that's going to end the highlight. We're getting ourselves another one. A throw-in, putt to AC. AC back to Hutt into Polak. And Polak is going to have himself a chance with the ball forward. Pegram with a step over to Adam Watson. And Adam Watson gets a goal. And are we finally going to start turning the corner here? It'd be nice if we could. I've realised what the problem with this squad is that there are aging or very slow players in this team. They're good on paper technically, but at this level, pace gets you out of the league, and this is kind of the fastest team we have. on paper, so we're going to have to try and stick with it for a while, even if it hurts us. As Pollard picks up the ball, Duffy now with a chance to break forward. Hart plays it back, and he gives the ball away. Brace now. Ball goes forward. Let's win this in the air if we can. Daly does. Pollard to Emery, and Emery over the top looking for Silko Thomas. Can't find it. Pegram will pick this ball up. Duffy now across to Pollard to Watson. Back to Pollard again. Out wide to Daly. Daly can cross the ball. We've seen him do it for both us and Gresford. Thomas now with the ball, and he gets the crossover looking for Watson, who tries to get ahead to the campo and getting a Hutt picked it up. And Hutt is going to look for a cross. Finds it to Duffy. Hutt again into AC, who forces a save through a combo, gets us another corner. And we need to get a second goal here, and I think, to really be secure at having a chance of points today. AC with a corner into the box, headed away. Duffy will pick it up. Can we get it back forward, or is this going to highlight? It's Pollard now with a shot from range and a combo. I think he had it covered. It went wide, but, you know, we are looking like the better side for the first time in a few games here. And, frankly, we need to keep on top of this one and get a second goal as soon as possible. Throwing it with Wade, Hampton Richmond to Jet, back to Wade. Cross goes in. Can we clear it? We just can't. And Dawes heads it over the bar. We've got very, very lucky with that one, but, you know, there is potential for us to. It wasn't even Reece. I just realised it wasn't Reece Charles. We'll go right back at Roman Charles, who I've never heard of. So that's fun. Anyway, yeah, we're still 1-0 up. So hopefully we can get a second goal. More Brays, maybe we'll drive them forward. Well, that's half time. Not the most convincing first half. I said we've had 13 shots on goal, 3 on target, and 66% of the possession. But we're not smashing it so far, and we need to do that. We're going to have a little shout at Harrison Duffy, because he is not doing his best, and he could be doing better. And instead of everyone else, they've got the ability to make a difference, and I hope one of them will step up and score a second goal, or, you know, at least give us a bit of more of a threat going forward. Hoping Harrison Duffy comes into his own in this game in the second half. We have, of course, got Mercer on the bench, who can be enforced as Daly throws it to Pegram. Daly with a cross, and Duffy with a header off the cross, but off the post. He finally finishes it off the rebound. And Harrison Duffy, as I was saying, needs to step up. Has done it. Scores our second goal of the game. We'll praise the boys again. Hopefully that will inspire Harrison Duffy onto bigger and better things in the second half. And we can start to build a proper lead. They get a third goal, maybe. Is that too much to hope for? Be nice to give them a good smashing and start the ball rolling on form, as I'm going to be looking in January to properly rebuild the side, I think, because I need to get rid of some of these slower players, replace them with players who are a bit fitter, or a bit faster at least, so we can get the advantage in games. Because when we've got our fastest players on the pitch, as you can see, we are at least a bit threatening. But the second I switch anything up, we're going to start losing games again. As Norcott throws it out to Barker. Barker with a chance to build forward, goes over the top for Duffy, but gives it away. Wade to Brace to Jessup. Jessup over the top for Jeb to Bloomfield. There's a lot of J's in the scene. Barker with a tackle, but Jeb picks it back up. Frost goes over, and Smith Kouassi gets a goal. And just almost like that, we lose concentration a little bit, where silly little balls over the top, like we saw from Hutt there, to Duffy, where those two aren't communicating, and the pass, which could have gone along the ground, quite frankly, little dink over the top gives the ball away, puts us at risk, and that's where we really start being threatened. And we need to buckle ideas up a little bit here. Throwing now, it's Daly with the ball. I made a couple of subs. Gaspar is on, and so is Chard, who's picked up this throw-in. There you go, they're all combining in this move. Chard with a shot, Harry Chard just over the bar. And so he starts in the problem I've been talking about. Luigi Gaspar doesn't have any pace. And I want to take off Charlie Barker, but unfortunately the centre-half I have on the bench doesn't have any pace at all. He's got 7 for pace. He'd be a sitting duck at the back against any team with a reasonably quick striker. And I believe Hampton Richmond have actually got 2 of them. Emery with the ball over the top, looking for Chard, who, can he get a cross over here? He finds one to double, but Gaspar, and AC picks up the ball after a bunch of players had a hack at it. And can't put it in now, unfortunately. It stays 2-1. We're still doing okay, but I can't have a feeling this is going to become one of those games we draw where we should have won. And there's not really any pace on the bench to help us out. throw in now with Moore, and he's going to take the throw to Dawes. Dawes will look for a ball back to Moore. Pendlebury, ball forward to Jessup. Jessup with a shot from range ball, but I think had it covered. I do want to make changes and freshen this up, but I really have no idea where to make them because there's not really a lot of speed on that bench. And that's going to cost us as Daly gets a corner now into the box, looking for a head, but can't find one. Dawes heads it clear to Chard. Chard, ball back to Hutt. Hutt to Gaspar. And that's why Gaspar's pace costs us. He just cannot get onto a ball fast enough. And now we're in trouble. It's Smith Kouassi is coming at us down the wing now and cuts it back for Moore. Luckily, Duffy could get there. Gives it away at Broomfield with a header. And that's where those little bits of lack of pace cost us. And now I've got to come up with a solution to that. I don't know what it's going to be. Right, we've changed things up on Ignore S as the Everton 40s. It's a thing I used for the rebuild, say, but I've kind of tweaked a little bit. Gaspar playing as a forwarding midfielder behind AC as a playmaker. Merson's come on as an attacking midfielder, which hopefully will help us. Emery puts the ball over the top, and he's sort of given it away, which hasn't helped. A combo picking the ball up. Can we win this one back? Probably not, but, you know, we don't want to concede the equaliser. Gaspar forward for Watson. Ball goes out wide for Chard, who hopefully could be his man and get a cross over here. We need him to. Ball goes in for AC. AC turns. Gaspar gets in there against all odds, because, as I said, he has no pace. Gets himself a goal, makes it 3-1 in the last minute of injury time, and somehow we've managed to pull off a win here where I really genuinely thought we were looking at a draw. Don't know how that's happened. I'm not going to analyse it too much. We've managed to pull off a 3-1 win from nowhere. Is it going to be a 4-1 win? AC with a free kick. Just over the bar, fingertip save from Okonkwo. We're going to get a corner from it. Another chance to make it 4. Daly will take this one. Can he find one of his teammates? Statistically, almost certainly not, but, you know, he's wasting time anyway. Good boy. Into the box looking for AC. Doesn't find him. Pendlebury heads it clear. Duffy picks up. The final whistle's got to be coming any time now. Duffy back to Daly. Daly across to AC with a shot from range. Over the bar. Final whistle. And it is a 3-1 win for Wealdstone against Hampton Richmond, which is honestly a little bit miraculous. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Hopefully that will, you know, push us along in the league. That would be the ideal for us. We're going to actually come back for the next league game, but it's not on our next episode. I'll explain in a second as the thing processes, and we go to the final everything screen. So we're playing Ghana in the next episode, then we're playing Margate in the league, then we're playing Algeria. Just have a little bounce around, make things a little bit easier as I still recover from this awful everything. So yeah, that's the plan. We are Hampton Richmond, then we're going to, we'll do it this way, it's easier. We're going to Ghana in the AFCON, and then we're going to Margate back in the league, and then Algeria in the AFCON, and then it'll be Sierra Leone in the AFCON. There you go, that's your next few episodes previewed all nice and succinctly. Beautiful stuff. Anyway guys, thanks for watching. Haven't always been chasing Langley. Do like, subscribe, ring the bell, that good stuff. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Till next time, have a good one.